Amazon has made massive changes to commissions that they were paying on site. They slashed them by up to 50% for some categories. It really sucks. There's really no sugarcoating this one. So for right off the bat, it absolutely sucks that they are slashing commissions like this. But I've seen a lot of videos about this. I've seen a lot of posts in Facebook groups and talked to a lot of people in the DMs last night when this first came out. And I'm going to give you kind of my opinion on it, what I'll be doing moving forward, and kind of whether I think the Amazon influencer program is still a good way to make money and if it's even viable anymore. So, right off the bat, Amazon has what's called on-site commission, and these categories pay anywhere from, it was, I don't know, as high as 10%, as low as I think 1%. So they rearranged all the categories and slashed a lot. For example, outdoor was 2%, now it's 0.5%. But this is kind of what I think Amazon is doing. I've sold on Amazon. I've been doing business with Amazon for about 7 to 8 years now. And this is kind of, to be honest, Amazon being Amazon. They make changes all the time to their programs and they make them to benefit them and to make us do what they want. So some of the categories that have the higher ones, I wrote them down over here, is going to be luxury beauty. They have that at 4%. That was 5%. They have furniture, home improvement, home, lawn and garden, and pets. That is 3%. And then headphones, beauty, musical instruments, business supplies is 2%. And everything I'm pretty sure is under 2%. So everything else, some categories got hit really hard. So in my mind, that's Amazon saying to me, hey, we want videos in those categories because those are going to be the most commission you could make. And I think this forces us to do creator connections campaigns, because to do videos in luxury beauty for 4% commission is just not worth it, or not that appealing, to be honest. But if you add 10% on creator connections with that, now you're looking at 14%, and it's just a lot better when it comes to that. So I think this is Amazon really forcing us to do products that are in creator connections, because the commission burden goes on to the brand and not Amazon themselves. So the brand will be paying out these commissions and not Amazon. So I do think you have to be doing videos on products that are in creator connections, and I think that's kind of the move right now. And as long as they don't really mess with creator connections, I think it will be fine. It really sucks, like off the bat, to be honest with you. But in the last 6 to 8 weeks, there's something I've noticed. I've been kind of really refined my product research, and I'm only making videos. I'm making really high quality videos on products that sell and earning creator connections. I'm really starting to see the results of that. And my creator connections is anywhere from like 2 to 3 times, depending on the day, more than my on-site commission. So for me, I'm kind of looking at this as like, all right, I have the right strategy going forward here. So I just got to keep doing that. I do think there is a path forward. And for me, I'm going to be doubling down on that strategy. I'll get a little bit more into that in a second. But I'll also say this. So you, as someone who has a side hustle or you're making money doing this, I think there comes a point where you have to like really look yourself kind of in the eye, in the mirror, whatever you want to do, and say, hey, do I still want to do this? Does this still make sense to me? And it's okay if it doesn't. Like my initial reaction to this when I was getting DMs last night was like, oof, like this sucks, but they didn't really touch creator connections. I do think this is still viable with creator connections. Based on what I'm seeing, I'll still make a full-time income off of this. I'm just going to have to make some adjustments in what I do. And I actually think I'll be doing a lot less work, to be honest with you, because I'm going to be turning down a lot of videos and not pursuing a lot of products because it just doesn't make sense in terms of commission. So I think that's kind of like a positive of this. But I think you have to do that to yourself. Say, hey, do I still want to do this? Does this make sense? Whatever. If it still makes sense to you, I would then come up with your plan. I wouldn't go in the groups. A lot of people are going to be speculating what Amazon will do next, or how they'll make it worse, or how the product program's not viable, and all this other stuff. And I'm not saying that like the commission cut doesn't suck, but I do still think if you can make anywhere from, let's call it, 10 to 14% on a product, you can make a ton of money in this program, especially if that product is selling, because that is going to be the thing to do. And I think that has to be your decision, and you just have to come up with a game plan how you're going to get these products, whether you're going to buy them, you're going to work with brands and creator connections and just try to get them to send you the product for free, kind of what brand deals you'll do. I'll get into that in a second, but I do think this is forcing you and us as a whole to make videos on products that sell, that are in creator connections. Like, there's no other way about it. And I think a lot of people, I used to do this all the time when there was a big change in Amazon. You just kind of look, what is everyone else saying? What is everyone going to do? Blah, 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 blah. But it's almost just easier to just look at it and make your own plan. Yes, it's good to hear what other people are doing. I hope you're finding this video helpful. But at some point in time, you have to stop looking and make your plan. And I think that is kind of where you're going to have to go with this. Just make your plan if you still want to do this and follow it. And I think that's going to be like the big key, because it's not helpful to go in the Facebook groups, listen to everyone complain. No one really knows what Amazon will do next, if they will do anything next. So you just got to go like this. So here's some things I'm going to be changing and doing. So every video that I'm going to make is going to have a creator connections campaign, which the commission is at least 10%. And there has to be at least 60 to 90 days left in that campaign. I'm not doing any more 30-day quick turnaround, anything like that, because it is just not worth it. I'm going to be spending a lot of time making these videos. And it just has to have that 60 days. And I've done a lot of product research the last couple weeks. And one thing that I have noticed on a lot of these products, if they have like about 10% to 14% commission, usually the break even for most of them, now it depends on the price point of the product, is usually you have to sell, let's call it 8 to 10 items to get your money back, which I don't think is too bad at all. So I think you have to just keep that in mind if you are going to invest in products. Like, you're like, do I think I can make a video and sell at least 8 of these? Now, of course, the goal is to sell way more than 8, but that's kind of how I'm wrapping my head around this. You also have to take into the factor too, hey, like, if I'm getting this water bottle right over here, if I buy it, can I sell this? The water bottle is a bad idea, not a great idea. But for example, if you made, let's say, a video about an office chair, let's say the chair cost you like $100, you could probably get 50 to 60 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. So now you only have to make up $40. So I think that is something to like take into play. So that's the first thing I'm doing. The second thing I'm doing is for brand deals. It's totally different now. Like, it's going to be like my minimum, new minimum is going to be $50. And it probably either has to have some sales, or it has to be in creator connections, or a high resale value. I've worked with some people in the past, and I kept working with them doing like anywhere in the $20 to $25 range, because they'll send volume to me, but now it's just not going to be worth the time on a lot of these things, because, for example, an outdoor item, like, to get $20 and then make 0.5% on the commission, like, it's really hard to kind of wrap my head around spending, however long it will take to make the video, upload it, send them the links, make sure they pay me, follow up. Like, it's just not going to be worth it anymore to do stuff like that. So I think I'll get to a point about that in a second. Two, I'll be investing in a lot more products because I think for me, it's going to come down to speed. Everyone could reach out, request. Everyone's going to be requesting in these categories now. So you also have to realize that. So everyone's going to be requesting furniture, home improvement, lawn and garden, pets, headphones, all that stuff is they're going to get hammered in creator connections. So I think if it makes sense, depending on the products, it's just going to be easier for me to buy the product myself, make the video, get it up, and start earning commissions on that. I will definitely request the products, but if I don't hear back in 2 3 days, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it if I think it makes sense to me. And I think that could be a really good strategy. I'm really starting to see the dividends of this pay off from doing this like the last, call it 6 to 8 weeks. And I think I kind of have it down. So that is going to be kind of one of my paths forward. And the fourth thing is I'm going to be making way less videos and hopefully making more money based on product selection. And I have seen this work. I think the last month I made the least amount of videos that I've ever made, and I had my second best month on commission wise, just on Amazon, and that was with Halo sales going away and all that other stuff. So I do see a path forward here. Now, some positives that could come from this, I think one, brands may pay more in brand deals, because what's going to happen now is all the categories that are less than 2%, let's just say, and don't have creator connections, I don't think a lot of people are going to want to make videos for that. Like, it's just not going to be worth, like I said before, for me to get this water bottle or a lawn chair outside that I have to put together and do all this stuff for 0.5% commission and maybe $20. Like, it's just not going to be worth it. So, and those brands are still going to need videos. So I don't know if it will push that up or not, but we will find out. So I think that could be one. This one kind of sucks, but I think a lot of people will drop out of the program, which is unfortunate, but it's just going to be a lot more, I think, upfront effort. And some people just aren't willing to do that. But, and then less videos and less noise. So I think this also makes decision process much easier. Like before, there was a lot of different things in your head. Oh, I could get a Halo sale off of this. I could resell it. I can make, 3 to 4% commission if it's not, in there, and then maybe get Halo sales. But now that all that's gone, it's either, hey, is this in creator connections? Can I make at least 10% on this? How many days is left? Do I think I have enough time by the time I get the product, make the video, to have at least 30 to 60 days after the video is uploaded? Does that make sense? And the answer is going to be yes or no. It's going to be very clear and cut and dry. So I think there'll be less decisions you have to make. You'll be making less videos. And I think this also, another thing, is going to force people to figure out ways to make money off of Amazon. Whether that's starting a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has definitely been driving a good bit of brand deals. It's starting to drive commission off site as well as the quality videos are going up. So I think that's definitely helpful as well. And I think I would say to you, first decide if you want to keep doing this. I think put together your game plan. What am I going to focus on? What am I going to be doing? And just start working that plan. I really don't think there's any secret, or from the people I've talked to, any secret sauce. It's the secret sauce is make videos on products that are selling, that have a good sales history, and earn creator connections. Like, that's really the only path forward. And I think that eliminates a lot of other distractions that we kind of have, because like I said, like brand deals and all this other stuff, like it's just not going to be worth the time anymore. And you're just going to have to focus all your time and effort on making those videos. So just to kind of recap here, I would just say a good plan, or what I'll be doing moving forward, is higher brand deal rates on products that like aren't selling or aren't in creator connections. Like, there's just no way I'm doing that anymore unless it has a really high resale value and it's going to be easy to sell. And just every video has to have a creator connections campaign, 60 to 90 days left in that campaign, and I have to think that I can make a better video than the ones that are on the carousel already. Not great news today, like for sure. Like this obviously sucks. I'm not trying to hype you up or anything like that, saying it's all gonna be fine because I really don't have anything to sell you or anything like that. So it's really not to my benefit to do that. But to be honest, I do think there's still a lot of opportunity and a ton of money to be made, especially what I've seen over the last 6 weeks, picking products strategically and really putting in a lot of time up front doing the research. And when I say that, like I did do a video, I think my last video was how I do product research. I mean, like going to that page, watching some of the videos, and truly asking yourself, can I make a better video than this person? What would be my angle on this? And if your answer is yes, getting that product and doing it and seeing if you're right. And I've been wrong, but I've also been right. And it's turning out to be a great strategy for me, but it takes a lot of time to go through these products, to find categories and do all the work, and then see if it even works out. So I don't know. Put your head down. If you still want to do this, I still think it's a great opportunity. I don't really know any other business that you could come in with $0 and actually start making money. So just kind of keep that in mind and have a positive attitude about this. And if you want to make it work, you will make it work. So that's what I got for you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.